I want to go and check what connection I have on for Wi-Fi, so I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I am back. I believe I'm on the best network. Hopefully it won't go off. We'll see. All right. So we'll be continuing. Just organize one thing before I start. I have a few cards that are around. Let me put them away from before. Okay. Who is watching you? That is what we're here to go and find out. It's an all signs reading. Thank you so much for the likes. I'll go through all 12 zodiacs, well, at least as much as I have effort and energy for. Sometimes I get a little tapped out, but we'll see how it goes. Unlike, well, there's so many ways that we're being watched today, obviously. People who you know are watching you, people who you don't know are watching you, people whose, you could say it's their business to know some of your business. Also, there are those who have absolutely no right or claim to watch anything that you do, and yet they still could be fascinated. We have, I was going to say sentient and non-sentient beings, but in light of big data and image processing and all those sorts of things, of course, we have organic and inorganic things watching us, right? The main point here is to go and see who is watching you right now that's relevant for you to know about. Who should you be aware of that their energy is so strong in the midst of all the noise, of all the eyes that are watching you, that you should be aware of? Signs, I encourage you to look at your sun, your moon, your rising, For these readings, though, they are tapping into moon energy. So consider your moon sign, consider your 8th house sign, consider your 12th house sign. Okay, those are the energies that we're particularly interested in. I won't be time-stamping this. Hello, Tenor. I won't be time-stamping this, so you'll have to follow along or jump around if you're watching this after the fact. Shall we start? The first element that will kick off our readings is going to be water. And thank you, Tanner. I think I'm having a better day than yesterday. I hope you're having a good day too, Tanner. I hope everybody watching is going to have a great week, is having a great day, and I hope tomorrow is a very productive day. No, I don't know any George. And if any George would remain in my memory, I'd have to say it would probably be Curious George. And I haven't read a Curious George book in eons. Anyway, so the sign we're going to start off with is Scorpio. I do read my Knight of Cups as Scorpio energy. We're going to start off with water. We're going to kickstart it off with Scorpio. So, Scorpio. Who is watching Scorpio that Scorpio should be aware of? Scorpio, I'm going to call it the tinctures one more time. Hope that wasn't too loud. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. Who is watching Scorpio? Well, somebody's watching you quite intensely, Scorpio. This person really hasn't gotten on your radar, Scorpio. This energy is too placid. You're oblivious, Scorpio. In fact, I say you are perhaps a little too oblivious. I understand, Scorpio, you are just, heads down, taking care of business, Scorpio. But while you are focusing at the matter at hand, Scorpio, someone is watching you and is kind of salivating over you, Scorpio. We'll find out more, Scorpio. Am I going to say it could be somebody with particularly strong Aquarius or a Capricorn energy? Not yet. But that devil energy is strong. Watching you is strong. Interested in you. Despite the fact that this person, you haven't noticed the attention and intent and intensity this person is directing at you, Scorpio. Hello, Yo-Yo. Scorpio, let's find out more. That devil has, I feel like almost competition with you with that 10 of Pentacles, Scorpio. Scorpio, somebody is watching you. Somebody is salivating over you. Somebody is calculating what you have, Scorpio. Either what they actually know you to have, what they imagine you have, and what's coming to you. Scorpio have that Knight of Cups again, which is Scorpio energy. Scorpio, I wonder if this person is either around your home or this person is around your work. This person has a close enough connection to you, Scorpio, that they can go and watch you daily. And they're watching how you live out your life, either 9 to 5 or 5 to 9. I almost wonder in this energy too, Scorpio. This devil with 10 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles almost feels like reading your mail. Despite the fact that I do have Six of Swords here. But this feels almost like, they're privy to, and I don't really think, the guesses could be what you are posting, or maybe people who are close around you are posting about you, but they are, they're able to read some sort of personal data about you, maybe even doing background reports on you. Something, Scorpio. Scorpio, someone close to you is definitely watching you. They're aware of, hyper aware of what you're doing. And with this Knight of Cups, they're aware of where you're going. Sort of adds to that work energy, maybe. They're aware of some good that's coming towards you, or that you're working in good energy, catching the attention of others, and they overheard something. I don't know, you caught the attention of someone, Scorpio, because of the success that you've gained and something that's coming down the pipeline. It's not really like they want to go and stop it, but they are very interested in it, Scorpio. Either they could be in slight or building up for competition with you, or they could be gearing up to make themselves known to you, Scorpio, after you receive some sort of news. Somebody around you who you are not really paying attention to is going to attempt to move closer to you. We'll go on to the next sign. Pisces. I wonder what that was. Oh, a book. Next sign we're going to do is Pisces. In fact, let me just go and make sure I have all my cards. Funny that Pisces comes up. Let me make sure all my cards are in the order I like them to be. All right. Pisces. As I said, this could be Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Particularly interested in Moon energy, 12th house energy, 8th house energy. Consider that as well. Oh, by the way, Scorpio, before I move on to completely away from your reading, I do want to call out again strong earth in the person that's watching you, and they're also around your, as I said, home, work. Strong Capricorn placements. Of course, I don't know if you'll get close enough, Scorpio. If you'd want to get close enough, Scorpio, to indulge in a conversation about their birth date and so forth. Let's go on to Pisces. Pisces, excuse me, Pisces. May have to go and get some water, Pisces. Probably do it. Probably do it after your reading. Who is watching Pisces? I have 8 of Pentacles, Pisces. 8 of Pentacles gets Knight of Pentacles. 2 cards are here. Someone's watching how either you are working on your own projects, Pisces, or they're watching how your family, something about your family work, family business, family issues, family life. Strong earth too, Pisces. Very strong earth. Pisces, someone is reviewing all the work that they can find that you've been doing lately, or maybe not even lately, in this energy of Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and Hermit. Maybe not even lately, Pisces. Somebody is literally reviewing almost like the work you've been doing around your whole life, or since they last saw you. Pisces, this could be the energy of evaluating you for a job, but it also feels more broad than that. It feels a little bit more detached than that. Like Pisces, someone is literally combing through everything they could find about you and trying to see, what have you been up to? What kind of successes are you having? What kind of life are you having? Are you happy or not? And the way that this person is also judging your happiness, Pisces, is by the things that you have gained, the tangible, physical things that you have gained. Maybe too, in this energy, Pisces, people are looking, or someone is looking, Pisces, trying to find out, well, does Pisces have a car? Does Pisces have a house? Does Pisces have a spouse? Does Pisces have... what kind of work is Pisces doing? Is Pisces doing work that pays well, or work that they enjoy doing? And I think too, Pisces, while they're doing that, they're also trying to calculate just how satisfied are you right now with the choices that you have made and been making. Very odd energy here, Pisces. You know, I do have Virgo energy here with 8 of Pentacles and Hermit. But this goes, person could be a Virgo, but also two Pisces. This is someone who literally is trying to size up your tangible assets. And they're also trying to attach value on you and your life by what can they track that you have in your hands that's worth money. Pisces, that's my reading for you. Next sign coming up is Cancer. Who is watching Cancer? Who is watching Cancer? Cancer, are you being watched by a father figure, Cancer? When I say a father figure, Cancer, I don't just necessarily mean perhaps your father figure, or perhaps an uncle figure, or perhaps an older adult Cancer who is around the age of your father. Could be Cancer in this energy, especially with Six of Cups. Could be someone, Cancer, who you know, who is now a father. Someone who you knew, Cancer, who is now a father. That's some of the energy that's right here. One half of this message, Cancer, is like father type of energy, almost like new father, or someone who's been thinking about parenting, preparing to parent, something around that energy. What does it care? I mean, excuse me, what does it, how does one, Cancer, how does one express is the word commitment? Is the word security? How does one express responsibility selflessly? How does one exhibit and take responsibility towards another with nothing expected in return? I guess that's what I say. There is father type of energy here. There is responsibility here, nurturing here, protection here, the ability to provide comfort, the logical expectation that you should want to provide comfort to another with nothing expected in return. Cancer, there is also the secondary energy here. Doesn't have to be necessarily a father figure, but somebody who's in that energy. We could say that's like, father energy, because again, a parent supposedly should want to go and provide for another with no expectation of being compensated for it. And Cancer, if it's not a father figure, it's someone who's still acting in that energy of wanting to care, wanting to support, wanting to make things comfortable, easy, smooth for another without calculations. Let's go and find out more. Oops, those cards fell. So, a Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. I have Knight of Wands. Five of Swords, decisioning. I want that card. Four of Pentacles. I just felt like grabbing that. Cancer, someone who's watching you has made a decision about you, Cancer. Cancer, they have been on the fence about you for a while. Cancer, I don't know if this is exactly someone who is in your energy as, again, as I said, there's three types of energies I have here. One is as a father figure. One is somebody who recently could have become a father. And if this person has recently become a father, I would see those children being no older than 5 or 6, like the skipping still age, right? Still like ultra babies, 5, 6 younger, not necessarily older. Or somebody who's, I would almost say with no kids, and they are exploring the concept of themselves providing for another or wanting to provide for another with nothing expected in return. And this person, Cancer, has been thinking about this for a while, about you. They've made a decision about you, Cancer. Cancer signs I have here, well, I do have Earth, I have Capricorn, I have Leo, I have Aquarius, I have Sagittarius, I have Cancer, I have Scorpio, and then, of course, that Queen of Swords is there. I do read my queens, as I said, it's Cardinals, Libra. A whole lot of signs there, Cancer, but take that main message that I have there. Overall strong Earth energy, though. Person has notable, I could say notable either earth or fire placements. Could also be around their placements around their heart, their emotion, their feeling, their family placements, areas like that. Anyway, Cancer, this person has made a decision towards you. It took them a while to go and do that. Cancer, the energy that I have here is that although it feels like they should be acting in self-interest, in uncalculated interest, open interest, this person is acting very much, has decided to act in their own self-interest. They're coming towards you, Cancer. This person is going to come towards you, and I don't think they're going to be they're going to be acting from an altruistic place. I think there is something indeed very tangible that they've decided that they want from you, that they deserve from you, that they can get from you. And Cancer, I think you're going to I'm not going to say the word be disappointed, but you're definitely going to have your hackles up, Cancer. Think of a cat, Cancer, with all their fur out. Their tail becomes all bushy, and then that ridge along their spine comes up like a razorback. That's the energy that I have there, Cancer. You're going to be put into action, Cancer. Or you're going to feel that way, Cancer, when this person comes forward to you, making their intention very, very clear. That's what I have for Cancer. And this person is definitely watching you, Cancer. This person is definitely going to make themselves known. I am almost curious what was behind that Page of Wands. Could have already... I don't know if I even shuffled that bottom of the deck energy that I read. I'm like, what was behind that Page of Wands? Tower, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands. They're going to ask something of you. Something perhaps that you could feel is personal. Something perhaps that you could feel is deserved. Something, though, that opens up the door to more interaction, deeper interaction. This person doesn't want a surface level connection with you, Cancer. They want it to be closer, deeper, tighter. They also want to go and have a magnified presence in your life, Cancer. And I think that's also, too, why your hackles will be up, why the hair, if you had hair along your spine, Cancer, like a cat, will completely be up. This person is going to want to be in your space. In a prominent way. I don't know what kind of proposition, Cancer, they're going to make to achieve that. It's almost like the energy of which they're saying, I'm going to move in, or you move in with me, or I'm coming to visit. I'm going to be at your door in 5 minutes. I mean, I don't know what it's going to be, but it feels like that kind of WTF type of, like, where did this come from? What type of energy? I don't know, something about that. Anyway, I'm going to go and put the tinctures on that because all that water energy was intense. Before we go and get our next sign, our next element to explore. Oops. Oh, that's fine. All right, next sign. We're going to do, it's like, do Aries, do Gemini. You know what? I'm going to do Gemini, I'm going to do Aries, and then we'll switch back to air. So, Gemini. Who is watching? Who's watching Gemini? Now let's see. All those cards just slid out, Gemini. Who's watching Gemini? Want something in there, Gemini. Someone regrets their decision, Gemini. Someone realizes they acted inappropriately or not quite right with you, Gemini. This person's now seeing the results of their actions, Gemini. This person also thought, let me go and say that as well, Gemini. They thought that if they backed you into a corner enough, Gemini, you would basically be pliable to what they wanted, how they wanted you to behave, Gemini. They weren't expecting you, Gemini, to hold your ground. I don't know why, Gemini, would they not expect that? Excuse me. With this energy of Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, why wouldn't they expect you to hold your own ground? But this person thought they could manipulate you. This person, Gemini, really thought they could run circles around you. And instead, they're the ones with a worn out track in their emotions currently. They're the ones replaying. Excuse me. Actually, Gemini, before I finish this reading, let me go and get some water. I'll be right back. And of course, as I get water, my cat is saying, oh, this is our cup of water that we drink from. Hopefully she won't go and put her lid in our mug today. All right. So yes, Gemini, as I said, someone thought they could play games with you, Gemini. Someone, excuse me. I caught the flu. Much better, but now I have a dry cough, which is good too, because it means I haven't been eating anything mucus forming. But it's not, now I have the hacking cough without the the mucus. Anyway, the stages of getting better. So we'll find out more about this. Five of Cups. After I drink some more water. Okay. Five of Cups. This person definitely, Gemini, thought they could manipulate you. They also thought, Gemini, that their presence in your life would be so large that you would do different things, anything. You would concede to keep them in it. This person hasn't gone out as much either. Gemini, the energy that I have here, Cancer, I have water, I have fire, and I have Capricorn. I have Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Leo. And I also wonder, too, in this energy, Gemini, could these placements be in their people type of places? 5th house, 6th house energy, 10th house, 11th house energies. Second house energies. First house energies. But Gemini, essentially the person who's watching you is someone who you cut off. Gemini, this person thought that you would value the connection so much that you wouldn't be able to stay away for long. They also thought, Gemini, that you had that type of relationship with them. Excuse me. You had that type of relationship with them enough that you would really value the bonds and time together. Missing that would bring you back. Gemini, this person is watching you and trying to see how they could approach. They're not quite sure how. They just have the desire to come back, but also, too, they have a desire of wanting to be acknowledged. And I think, too, what is probably crushing this person more than anything, Gemini, is the fact that they really did think you valued, which of course you still could, right? But they thought that you would value your time together with them so much that you yourself would come back. Because they also valued the time that you had together too. That's, I think, the odd thing about this energy, Gemini. This person feels like you were also someone who they really enjoyed to spend time with, which is why they felt confident in pushing you as they did, Gemini. Gemini, this person is going to continue to watch you right now for no other reason. They still want things to be their way. And Gemini, this person really does value the time that you spend together. They just have a really unhealthy way of, do I call it, what are they doing with this connection? They're holding on to the connection. They just have a really unhealthy way of dealing with relationships that are close to them. They think they can push boundaries if there is attachment, and this person does have attachment towards you, but they want you to basically fold, Gemini, and bend to them. They want to be in control, right? That's all that I can say, besides the other things I've said. So we're going to hop over to Aries, and then I'll go back to air. Aries. Who's watching Aries? I want that card, Aries. Someone's in a rush, Aries. Maybe, Aries, you kind of cornered them and they have no choice but to react. Aries. This person is cornered. That's who's watching you. Cornered. Oh, they're so cornered. They knew this day was coming. They didn't quite anticipate it, but they kind of felt always in their gut that it was coming. Aries, a person who's watching you, someone who Aries, if they addressed the situation or if they took steps prior to right now, this wouldn't be a big deal at all. Not to the extent that it is right now. And so this person now is in a very reactive type of energy. This person has no choice but to bristle against their environment. and how they're being perceived, what is actually coming at them. Lots of words are coming at them, lots of this person's actions, Aries, is being examined by others around them. Accountability, Aries, that's who's watching you. Someone who now has to take accountability, but they're doing it in a reactive way. They're cornered. And if they're not cornered, they are being backed into that corner as we speak. And yet, let me go and say to Aries, this person who's watching you, who's being backed into a corner, if they're not already in a corner, there's actually a cathartic type of energy for them. Because they always knew that this day would come. Everything's out in the open now for this person, and their actions that they kept bottled up. And I think too, maybe this is a little sick on that person's part, Aries. But now they're excited about what phase 2 of this interaction brings. They're excited. Or if they're not excited yet, they will be. A little bit sick energy here. But that's what it's going to lead out into. Anyway, Aries, person who's watching you, they're being called to take action now. This person, Aries, also is going to go and reach out to you in a significant manner. Because you force this person into a corner, but this was always coming. This person is right now running scared, but they're going to be kind of excited that they have round 2, act 2 with you, Aries. This person likes to tangle, Aries. This person likes to push, Aries. And I think what they're going to like to, Aries, about this person who's watching you, this person who is going to come forward, not yet, but soon, is that they're going to like the fact that you're so strong yourself in that energy. That's going to really turn them on, the fact that you don't roll over. So anticipate that, because once this person gets over the shock of being backed into a corner and having to redress whatever this is, this and that tower energy, they're going to come forward to you to tangle. They're going to look forward to matching your strong energy to their strong energy, which is really, really kind of ill. But that's who you have, Scorpio, someone who did wrong. I mean, not Scorpio, Aries, someone who did wrong to you, wrong with you. Justice has been coming, has been waiting a long time. And it's not even over yet. It's just scratching the surface of doors being open, Aries. And this person, Aries, it's being backed up into a corner. there's still a very long way away from learning their lesson, learning the lesson that just right now, fate is starting to enact. Fate is right now starting to open up the door. Fate is right now just turning the light on. I can definitely say a karmic situation, a fated situation. Something's going to fall apart. Something is going to be revealed. And that person, Aries, who's watching you, they're a very long way from learning their lesson. Hello, Mamatha, and hello, Brian. We'll go back to air. Let's do, actually, I'm going to mute you for a second and cough some more. All right, so we're back to air. Aquarius and Libra. We'll do Aquarius and then we'll do Libra. And then we'll hop back off to fire. We'll round out with Earth. So, Aquarius. Of course, this is Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. I do also invite people who have Aquarius in their 8th house, Aquarius in their 12th house energies to also pay attention. Mamatha, if you want a question that's personal, I need a donation either through Cash App or buy me a coffee. Take a look in the description, send over some love, and I'll pull for you. Otherwise, I invite you to enjoy the collective readings that I do as my gift to everyone. So, I think we're saying we're going to do Aquarius, right? Aquarius, let me go and pull out the tinctures for you. Clear the air a little bit. Who's watching Aquarius? Who should Aquarius be aware of that's watching them? And of course, Aquarius, this person could be watching you with attraction on the mind, with competition on their mind. They could be friendly. They could be unfriendly. They could be family. They could be friends. They could be strangers. Whoever is necessary for you to know at this point of who's watching you. Aquarius. Someone, Aquarius, is not willing yet to deal with you. They're not willing yet to deal with you, but the aftertaste of you, Aquarius, is so intense. They can't move on from that last point of connection, that last point of interaction they had with you, Aquarius. It's more than the energy of being a pebble lodged, a stubborn pebble lodged into someone's shoe, Aquarius. Aquarius, you are having the effect on someone. Like every time they swallow, it's hard. Every time their chest swells, Aquarius, to breathe, it hurts. Perhaps too, in this energy, Aquarius, every time they'd like to say something, Aquarius, the words just well up, not even in their throat, but in their chest. Aquarius, you've affected someone, the person who's watching you, on such a gut level. It's something that they don't even really want to verbalize. It's something that they're trying very hard not to pay attention to, Aquarius, and yet they don't even have to watch you, Aquarius. They can feel you. Even with the slightest moments of quiet, Aquarius, the slightest moments of thought, the slightest moments of reflection, the quickest moments of reflection, Aquarius, this person doesn't have to go and track you down or gossip about you. They can feel you. They can feel what you're doing. They can feel what you're thinking. And then it sets that whole reaction, that whole physical reaction back to them again. You're eliciting some very strong responses in someone, Aquarius. And this person is more, not so much watching you, Aquarius. This person is feeling you. Perhaps they're feeling you, Aquarius, against their will. Perhaps, Aquarius, quite pervasive energy that you're also eliciting excuse me, to that person. Two of Swords, Aquarius. Page of Cups, Aquarius. Aquarius, somebody's haunted by you. And it's not very pleasant for them. Something about this person too, Aquarius, this person who's not really watching you, but this person who's feeling you, this person who's meditating on you. This person, Aquarius, could even be seeing you in their dreams. This person could be astral projecting themselves to you, Aquarius. This person feels you more than anything. They're trying their best not to look at you, trying their best not to watch you with their eyes, but they can't escape your energy. And Aquarius, this person is trying their best to keep themselves fresh. There's something about this person that's very tender, very fragile, very delicate. And it's having a tendency, Aquarius, of getting smothered, stomped, bruised, wilted. And so, Aquarius, the person who's watching you, actually the person who's feeling you, this person, Aquarius, is attempting to withdraw from you. Aquarius, they always say, one of the superpowers of Aquarius is the ability to detach. And Aquarius, I have somebody here who, that's their Achilles heel. This person can't detach naturally, not from you, not from how strongly they feel you. And they're trying their best to do so. That's what I have for Aquarius. Let's go on to Libra. Libra, I'm going to get some more water though. I'll be back in a second.